Imagine a single day so horrific, so soaked in blood, that it forever etched itself into the history books as the single bloodiest day in American warfare. A day where brother fought brother and the fate of a nation hung in the balance. This is Antietam. Hey history buffs, welcome back to the channel. This is Chronicles of the Past, your guide to the mysteries and controversies of the ancient world. Today we're diving deep into the Battle of Antietam, a pivotal clash during the American Civil War that left an indelible mark on the nation. By the end of this video you'll not only understand the strategic maneuvers and brutal realities of this battle, but you'll also grasp its profound impact on the course of the war and the fight for freedom. We'll examine first-hand accounts, analyze key figures like General Robert E. Lee and General George McClellan, and explore the aftermath that set the stage for Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation. But before we get into the thick of it, did you know that a simple lost order played a crucial role in this battle's outcome? Stick around to find out how. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more historical deep dives, and leave a comment below sharing what you find most fascinating about the Civil War era. Now let's journey back to 1862. The year is 1862. And the American Civil War is at a critical juncture. After a series of Confederate victories, General Robert E. Lee, the commander of the Army of Northern Virginia, embarks on a bold and audacious campaign to invade the North. Lee's primary goal is to deliver a decisive blow on Union soil, which he hopes will force European powers, particularly Britain and France, to recognize the Confederacy as a legitimate nation. He also aims to demoralize the already war-weary Union and pressure the government to negotiate for peace. With the Union's morale at a low ebb and the Confederacy gaining momentum, Lee hopes this offensive will change the course of the war in favor of the South. Lee's army crosses the Potomac River into Maryland, a border state that is crucial to the Union's war effort due to its proximity to Washington, D.C. Maryland is a state with divided loyalties. Many of its residents are sympathetic to the Confederacy, while others support the Union. This makes it a key battleground in the broader struggle for control of the region. As Lee's army marches into Maryland, President Abraham Lincoln orders Major General George B. McClellan, the commander of the Army of the Potomac, to move swiftly and engage Lee's forces. However, McClellan, who is known for his cautious and deliberate approach to warfare, hesitates. His army's advance is slow, and he allows Lee the opportunity to consolidate his forces in Maryland, further complicating the Union's ability to act. As McClellan inches forward, a stroke of luck changes the game for the Union forces. In a twist of fate, a copy of Lee's battle plans is discovered by Union soldiers. The document, known as Special Order 191, had been left behind by Confederate officers and was wrapped around 3 cigars. This intelligence is a game-changer for the Union, as it reveals Lee's detailed strategy and the division of his forces. McClellan now has the opportunity to strike at Lee's army while it is scattered and vulnerable. The discovery of this crucial document is seen as a rare break for the Union, and the tension within McClellan's camp is palpable. Despite having the upper hand in terms of intelligence, McClellan does not move immediately. His tendency to overanalyze and his reluctance to take risks have been characteristic throughout his career. As McClellan reads the contents of Special Order 191, his hesitation grows, giving Lee more time to react and reposition his forces. Some historians argue that McClellan's failure to act swiftly could have changed the outcome of the entire battle. With the element of surprise at his disposal, McClellan could have struck decisively, but instead, he opts to delay, allowing Lee to consolidate and prepare for the upcoming confrontation. As Lee's army moves towards the town of Sharpsburg, Maryland, McClellan finally sets his own army in motion, but he arrives at the battlefield with less urgency than the situation demands. The discovery of Special Order 191 should have been a turning point, offering McClellan a golden opportunity to crush Lee's divided forces. Instead, the delay in action results in the two armies converging on Sharpsburg, where the Battle of Antietam will unfold, a bloody and pivotal clash that will forever alter the course of the Civil War. What do you think McClellan's first move should have been? Let me know in the comments below. The two armies converged near the town of Sharpsburg, Maryland, on September 17, 1862. The stage is set for a bloody confrontation. The battle begins at dawn with a fierce assault on the Union left flank, near a cornfield that would become a killing ground. Waves of Confederate soldiers crash against the Union lines. The fighting is brutal and relentless, with the cornfield changing hands multiple times throughout the day. Another focal point of the battle is the Dunker Church, a small white building on a rise that provides a strategic vantage point. Confederate troops, led by General Stonewall Jackson, defend the church with incredible tenacity. The fighting around the church is some of the most intense of the entire war. Meanwhile, on the Union right, General Ambrose Burnside struggles to cross Antietam Creek at a strategically vital bridge. Confederate sharpshooters pour deadly fire down upon the Union troops, delaying their advance for hours. When Burnside finally captures the bridge, late in the day, a crucial opportunity to break the Confederate lines is lost. The Battle of Antietam raged for 12 long hours. Can you imagine the chaos and carnage on that battlefield? Hit that like button if you're finding this exploration of history as gripping as I am. As the sun sets on September 17th, the fighting finally subsides. Neither side has achieved a decisive victory. The battlefield is littered with dead and wounded. The casualty count is staggering, over 23,000 men killed, wounded, or missing. Antietam becomes the bloodiest single day in American history. Despite the tactical draw, Antietam proves to be a strategic victory for the Union. Lee's invasion is halted, and he is forced to retreat back across the Potomac. President Lincoln, dissatisfied with McClellan's failure to pursue and destroy Lee's weakened army, relieves him of command. But more importantly, Antietam provides Lincoln with the opportunity he has been waiting for. 5 days after the battle, Lincoln issues the preliminary Emancipation Proclamation, declaring that all slaves in Confederate-held territory shall be freed on January 1, 1863. This bold move transforms the war from a struggle to preserve the Union into a fight for human freedom. Antietam's impact on the course of the Civil War cannot be overstated. What are your thoughts on Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation? Leave a comment below and let's discuss. Today we've explored the Battle of Antietam, a brutal and pivotal clash that forever marked September 17, 1862, as the bloodiest day in American history. We've seen how a lost order, courageous soldiers, and strategic blunders shaped the outcome of this battle. Antietam, though a tactical draw, was a strategic turning point in the Civil War. It halted the Confederate invasion of the North and paved the way for the Emancipation Proclamation, a document that redefined the war's purpose and set in motion the end of slavery in America. If you enjoyed this deep dive into history, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more fascinating historical content, and click the link on the screen to check out our other videos. Thanks for watching.